We're 3 months removed from the devastating tornado, but the impact of the West Virginia University athletics remains on the city of Moore. I'm here, Barry Trammell, along with West Virginia Athletic Director Oliver Luck, who's in town to facilitate a $200,000 donation to the city of Moore to further baseball. And Oliver, the West Virginia baseball team was noted for its willingness to pitch in and help the city of Moore during the Big 12 baseball tournament. What brings you back to town?
Well, our baseball team did a marvelous job of wanting to help, and that's a natural instinct that I think almost anybody would have, particularly West Virginia folks, because we live in a kind of a hard scrabble sort of a state and have faced a number of tragedies over the years, whether they're mine disasters or floods or whatever. So one of our alumni, a guy named Ken Kendrick, who's the managing partner of the Arizona Diamondbacks, he's a proud West Virginian, grew up in Bluefield, West Virginia, down the southern part of the state. He donated $200,000 through our baseball program to help with the rebuilding process of any baseball fields that may have been damaged or other things that could help improve youth baseball in Moore. So I came down today. Tim Brassfield from the Oklahoma All Sports Association has helped us sort of figure out where we can be of help and really make a difference. So we're just really following up. This is the second step after our baseball team did some initial work, really just a bunch of guys that wanted to figure out how they could help and ease some of the pain that folks down here were going through. So this is really the second step, and Ken is committed to this $200,000 gift, and we're trying to make sure that we can use it wisely to ultimately benefit the people of Moore and of Oklahoma City.
It seems like that tornado helped sort of build a spirit and a bond between this part of the country and West Virginia. People really connected with that baseball team.
Well, we like to think we have good kids, just like the Sooners have good kids and the Cowboys have good kids. And we like to think that all of our young people, particularly college students, are bright enough to realize, hey, if I can help, I ought to do that. Right? It's a little bit more important than just a baseball game. And our kids stepped up, and our coach, Randy Mais, who's a Johnstown native, he knows tragedy. Johnstown, of course, the site of that horrific flood years and years ago. So Johnstown's had its share of tragedies. So, I think there's a real bond that exists between West Virginia and Oklahoma. Part of that, of course, is the Big 12. But again, we're both kind of hard scrabble states. We're not the wealthiest state. We're in the heart of Appalachia. We've had mining disasters and floods and all sorts of things that have caused our folks to be willing to help at a drop of a hat. And I think that was the instinct that caught our kids and caught Coach Maisie. And I'm just grateful that they kind of stepped up the way they did.
From Oklahomans, I can tell you that West Virginia baseball has worked its way into our hearts, I can say, because of Randy Maisie and the work that his players did in May.